Hi everyone, as you know I love food, but like half of the word can't be seen, but okay, here goes. So, as you know, if you've been following my stories and my videos, I've taken the vaccine and this is my last few days of being a unvaxxed person. So I've already taken both jabs and then in about 5 more days I will be totally vaccinated. Yep, so I won't need to be unvaxxed anymore and I can visit restaurants. Okay, but anyway, since I've been unvaxxed for such a long time and then with this vaccine differentiated measures, I decided to share with my fellow unvaxxed people on what are the good food that are found in Singapore they can continue to enjoy without going to restaurants. Okay, so here goes. Okay, so here are the delicious unvaxxed food options. So coffee shops and hawkers edition only for Singapore people. I mean not Singaporeans, I mean like people in Singapore. Okay. So the very first pick for me is definitely this thing called YORO NIKU. So it's located at a coffee shop at 243 Cantonment Road. So it was newly opened just like last week and I visited it. The food is like so good. Like the fats, right, just like sort of melt in your mouth. So it's like the best yakiniku I've ever eaten. It's even better than like Wakao. Yeah, so if you think Wakao is good, and this place is even better and it's cheaper. Yep, so if you tapao, right, tapao means like take away lah. If you take away, then they will cook it for you. But if you eat there, then you will have to cook it yourself lah. Yeah, either way, I did the takeaway one, but I mean they cooked it well lah. Yeah. So if you can't cook it well, maybe you can just do a takeaway. Yup. Okay, now on to my second favorite, which is Bangkok Street MOOKATA. So this Bangkok Street MOOKATA has lots of outlets lah, all over Singapore. So these are the list of outlets. I've been to a few of the outlets. So BEDOK one I've been there. CLEMENTI one I've been there. PAYOH one I've been there. I think even the Punggol one I've been there also. So I am a super MOOKATA fan. Every day go and eat one. Almost every day lah. Yeah, anyway, it's like damn cheap. Usually 2 people eat, right, will be like less than $30. So it's well worth it. And some more if you eat like with a person like me, right, I eat super a lot. And if 2 people can only cost below $30, that's damn cheap. Yup. Okay, moving on to my third favorite, Alibaba Hawker Bar. So it's the ambience is very nice. It's decorated like some bar, so it doesn't feel like a hawker center or coffee shop. Then if you love drinking, like there's a huge selection of like alcohol, beer. Yep. So but the food is like not say there's a lot of options lah. It's limited mostly. They have this Middle Eastern shop, and then this shop that sells like Chinese food like Hokkien Mee, or Tian, and like Char Kway Teow. Yeah. Then also there's another shop that sells burgers, and lastly there's one shop that sells Thai food. So I was there quite early, like about 5 plus. So the Thai food shop was closed at first, so I thought it was like closed for a day, so I didn't get to eat it. But after that it like sort of opened halfway when I was eating, but I was already too full to try it. Yeah. So you guys can try it and let me know if it's good. But anyway, the food is not bad lah. Like the burger is quite okay. Fries, I mean, I like it because there is like cheese on it. Yeah. So after eating, you can head to East Coast Park because East Coast Park is like very near. So if you head to East Coast Park from this place, right, then you'll get to see this like dog playing area where there's a lot of people who bring their dogs to play with other dogs. Yep. Okay, then if you really go to East Coast, there's also another one called East Coast Lagoon Food Village. I really everyone know this place. Yeah, so basically it's just a hawker center lah. Have a huge selection of food. I think the best thing there should be the stingray lah, and the satays. Yeah. The rest all also nice lah, but I didn't try everything all. So if you need beer, there's also beer there. Yep. Yep, very nice place. Then you can go to East Coast Park to cycle or like walk around later. Yep. Okay, next one is BEDOK Interchange Hawker Center. So this one is just right beside BEDOK Interchange. Address is here. I didn't try all this stuff, but mostly I think they are all pretty good lah. Yeah, you can go and like Google what are the top eats there. But for me, my favorite there, right, is the Mala Xiangguo. Yeah, the Mala Xiangguo is very nice. And then, not say very cheap also, but it's nice lah. Yeah. But I need to do a disclaimer, I'm a Mala Xiangguo fan, so if you're not a Mala Xiangguo fan, you might not like it. And if you have ever eaten Mala Xiangguo but you thought it was bad, right, maybe you can try this store and see whether there's a difference lah. If there's a difference, then maybe you can become a Mala Xiangguo fan. Yeah, maybe the first one that you ate, right, was not a good store lah. Yeah. Okay, next I'll move on to zi cha places. So there's this place at Commonwealth called Two Chefs Eating Place. So this is their menu. Yeah, so it's a zi cha that is not bad. And then their favorite, their best dish, right, is this butter pork ribs. So this butter pork ribs, right, is like, I'm not sure what the powder made of lah, but it tastes something like milk powder and tastes very nice lah. Yep. Okay, so this place is like near Commonwealth MRT, walkable. Yes. Okay, next we move on to BEDOK 85. It's called FENGSHAN Market and Food Center. Yeah, so there's lots of things to eat at this BEDOK 85 lah. You all know lah, famous like lok lok lah, then Hokkien Mee, chicken rice, stingray. Although I think their stingrays are usually too spicy. I tried from like both stores and both were too spicy, so I don't know. The carrot cake is not bad. Yep. But my favorite is this Tang Yuan shop called Boiling Peanut Shop. So usually eat Tang Yuan, they only got the ginger soup, right? But this one don't have. They have ginger soup. They also have the peanut soup. So the peanut soup is like very nice. It also have like peanut inside. Yeah, then you can choose how many balls you want. They got sesame, peanut, the standard lah. And then there's also like green tea and like some other flavors that are quite unique. So if you haven't tried this Tang Yuan and you love Tang Yuan, right, this shop is a must try lah. Yep. Okay, next is this MAKANSUTRA Glutton Space. So if you are a sucker for like nice view, right, then this place it looks pretty nice lah. Yeah. So you can like, I don't know, see the sunset there. Yeah, the food there is more pricey than most hawker centers, so you can see from here the prices. I don't know whether this is the latest prices because I didn't. I don't think it's the latest prices lah, but yeah, it's more expensive than normal hawker centers, so it's more for like tourists, but it's like not so crowded because it's not so cheap lah. So if you are looking for like a quiet place, there is a hawker center, then you can come here. Yeah, so I also tried this salted egg fries there. It's like the worst thing I ate on earth, so avoid this salted egg fries at all costs. Yeah, so the salted egg sauce that they gave, right, it doesn't even taste like anything that's like really edible, so please avoid these salted egg fries. Yeah, the rest you can go in and eat. Okay, next is this Lorong 8 PAYOH Hawker Center. So for Lorong 8 PAYOH Hawker Center, my favorite dish there, right, it's a standard hawker center lah. My favorite dish there is like the Four Seasons chendol. It's like the best chendol in Singapore lah. I don't believe you can go and Google. Yeah, so their chendol, right amount of sweetness at the top, everything, but at the bottom it's a bit too sweet lah. So for that, maybe they need a bit of improvement, but at most you just don't eat the bottom part lah. Yeah. So this I think costs like $2.20 for a bowl like this. Yep. Okay, next this is called the King of Fried Rice. This is introduced to me by a friend. So apparently a lot of people say this King of Fried Rice tastes like Din Tai Fung lah. Yeah. I would think it's actually comparable to Wok Hei and Din Tai Fung. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Wok Hei, this is your shop. And then you can also, some people like pork cutlet, right? See, add pork cutlet only $6.50. So the thing about wok hei is that it's halal. So I'm a pork lover lah. So every time I go to like wok hei, right, there's limited meat for me to choose from. So I usually don't even order meat. I just order like the egg fried rice with like the chicken sausage. Yeah. But it will be best if they had like pork slices lah. I will definitely order that. So this will be an alternative for me if I don't feel like eating wok hei's meat lah. Yeah. So anyway, the price is cheaper than wok hei, and then you can eat there for if you are unvaccinated. It's also crab meat. Crab meat I haven't tried lah. That time I tried the pork cutlet one. Would be willing to try the crab meat one next time, but it's a bit like pricey. Yeah. So I tried the mala and the plain one, I mean the normal one before lah. I think the normal one tastes better. But the mala one is also good its own way lah. Yep. So these are the outlets. It has like 5 outlets. The one that I tried it was at BEDOK. Okay, so what you need to take note is all these 5 outlets, right? I'm not sure that everyone is hawker center or food court. So you need to like call and double check whether they are hawker center or food court that allow like unvaxxed people. So yep. I went to BEDOK one. BEDOK one for sure is a hawker center lah. Yeah. I mean it's a coffee shop. Okay, moving on to this CLEMENTI market and hawker center. So this place, Chwee Kueh is nice. The Ojian also not bad. And then yeah, basically standard hawker center lah. But like when I went at night, a lot of the shops were closed off, so it's like a bit disappointing in that sense. Yeah, I don't know whether it was open in the afternoon, because I never go in the afternoon before. Okay, moving on to the next one is the Alexandra Village Hawker Center. So this one very famous for the avocado drink lah. So it's an avocado ice blend. So it will look like this. Very nice lah, because it's like very rich and creamy. It's an ice blend or milkshake. Okay, I can't remember it's ice blend or milkshake, but basically just going to order the avocado there. I think one cup is like about $4 to $5. It's very expensive lah, but the taste is definitely worth it. For me at Queenstown, I ate the zi char before. I think it's okay. Not say very good or anything. Then previously when I went, I wasn't feeling hungry lah, so I ate like some Yong Tau Fu. Yong Tau Fu standard lah, can't go wrong, right? Yeah, so basically this is what I found for recommendations at Hawker Gems at Queenstown. I think the Western food quite famous or something lah, but I didn't feel like eating that at the day. Okay, next on is this shop. If like you're into like BBQ lah, but you don't eat MOOKATA, then you want to eat like Japanese BBQ that is more eastwards. Because if you are eating Japanese BBQ, you might as well go to YORO NIKU, like my number 1 lah. But if you just want to be more eastwards, then you can go to this place called the Yakiniku Hero. Yeah, so it's a Japanese BBQ with generous amount of meat. So it's using this like, it's not charcoal lah, they use the stove that I can on. So it's like the MOOKATA kind of stove, but it's a bit different lah, the shape. Yeah, so but it can get quite hot lah, so you need to like sit further away from it. Yep, so you can see the meat type, right? It's like quite fatty, which I like. Yeah, I'm a fats and skin lover. Okay, moving on to Newton Food Center. I believe everyone has been to Newton Food Center lah. Okay, I tried the lala, it was so only. Sweet and sour pork was okay, quite nice. Didn't try the satay. I tried the stingray, I think it wasn't too spicy, it was okay. But not say like very spectacular, maybe I ate from the wrong shop. Yeah, so other things available there are the prawns and chicken wing. Yep. Okay, another recommendation for the unvaxxed is this fish head steamboat. So fish head steamboat usually, sometimes at restaurants, sometimes at those hawker centers lah. So the one I'm going to recommend is at a coffee shop lah. This one is called Changlong Fish Head Steamboat. This one is recommended to me by a friend, so we went to eat together. So what I like about this place, right, is it has this salted egg. I can't remember chicken or pork, but doesn't matter. I just love salted egg. Yeah. Then as you can see the soup here, right, this is my photo lah. So the soup is like quite yellowish and quite milky. So I like soup that is more thick in color. I don't like too like translucent, because I like the soup to be quite rich in flavor lah. So this shop has managed to do it. Yep. So yeah, we ordered a few other dishes to go with it because I don't eat rice. So anyway, you shouldn't be eating too much rice. Rice is like fattening. If you want to maintain your weight, don't eat so much rice. Okay, moving on to another fish head steamboat. So this one is found in Tampines. It's at the 139 area there, the round market. So apparently the address is 137A, but I don't know. I just googled and found that. So this one, this is my dad's favorite lah. So the soup is whitish, not yellowish. Yeah. Fish quality is quite okay. Then you can order other dishes like tofu, sweet and sour pork, then some like vegetables. Yep. So all these they use the traditional charcoal, and soup definitely is refillable. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for another kind of mookata, we have this called the drop mookata. So I think Bangkok Street doesn't have cheese, so I was quite disappointed with no cheese lah. So if you come here, there is cheese that you can buy and put on top, and then you know the cheese melt, right? Then very nice. You can dip your food into it. Yeah, I mean, but it's very fattening lah. Okay, so the food here quite cheap. You can see the prices. It's similar to Bangkok Street. Yep. So there's a minimum order of $20. So it's for west side people. Okay, now back to the east side. There's this favorite store of Western food that I like. It's called A1 Family Ayam Goreng and Western Food. So this menu is like quite old already. I think the prices have changed. I'm not very sure. Okay, then what is best at this shop, right, is this chicken wings. So the chicken wings, right, is like one of the best in Singapore that I have eaten. But some days it's not so good. I don't know why. But recently I just ate it like a few days ago. It's like, so I intended to like order one fish burger and like 2 chicken wings and just eat and finish, right? So like anyway, my mom also asked me to order 1 spring chicken for her. So like I ended up eating my fish burger, 2 chicken wings, and half of that spring chicken. Yeah, so that's how good the food is there. Yeah, anyway, I eat a lot lah, just saying. Okay, then I've come to my last place. It's called like fish and chips. So why I like fish and chips is because their fries is those like crispy fries. It's a bit like the Long John Silver fries, but more crispy. Yeah, and also yeah, they have the grilled chicken with salted egg. So for me, salted egg is like a favorite. So I love fish and chips. Okay, so anyway, they have many outlets all over Singapore. So these are the outlets, but I'm not sure that all of these outlets are for the Unvax. So you need to double check before you go there. Like if it's a food court, right, you need to make sure you can go in because actually, right, there's some food court at my house. Actually, the food court is like Kofu, right? Yeah, but it's actually for 2 people, and then I can go in also. So I'm not sure whether once you say like it's a food court, then you won't be able to go in. The rules are kind of grey, so you need to call the individual outlet to check. Yep. Okay, so I've come to the end of the video. Hope you all have enjoyed the food pictures and the food recommendations that I've given. If there's any more things that you think should be added, you can feel free to leave your comments down below. Yup. Okay, that's the end of the video. Hope everyone gets fed together with me, and then if you get vaccinated, then we can dine out together. Yup. I mean, even if you're not vaccinated, we can still dine out together at one of these food option places. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.